What is up, you guys? I wanted to come to you guys tonight with my NXT review, so let's jump right into the show and talk about NXT tonight. To start off the show, we have Finn Balor. Finn Balor came out and he talked about how War Games was over, and Finn Balor talked about how he wasn't interested in War Games, which I don't really blame him. And then he said now that War Games is over, it's time for all the eyes to be it's time for the eyes to be back on it's time for all the eyes to be back on him. So Finn Balor said, you know what? It's time to get back to work. All eyes need to be on me. And then when Finn Balor was in the ring, out comes Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne said, you know what, Balor? I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you made a name for yourself just like I did. But it's time for you to face me for the NXT Championship. Finn Balor kind of agreed, and he was like, he kind of did a little head bob to it. He's like, yeah. And then out come Damian Priest. Damian Priest came out, and he's like, you know what, Finn? It's time for me to challenge you for the NXT Championship. And Finn Balor was like, okay. Finn Balor was like, he did another little head bob, and he told Damian Priest, he was like, okay. And then Finn Balor gets out of the ring, and Damian Priest, he says, whoa, champ, where you going? And then Finn Balor said back to Damian Priest, he goes, you two guys have unfinished business. You two guys have business to settle. And then Finn Balor walks up the ramp, he stands and he looks into the ring, and as Finn Balor is standing on the ramp, this smoke is coming out. This smoke is coming out from under the NXT sign, and Finn Balor kind of looks down. He kind of does this number right here. He gets a little grin on his face. And he kind of nods. He goes, yeah. He kind of does a little head nod, and then out comes Scarlett. Finn Balor and Scarlett get face to face. Finn Balor and Scarlett Finn Balor and Scarlett Bordeaux get face to face, and Finn Balor tells Scarlett Bordeaux, he says, you tell your boy if he's ready, I'm ready. Finn Balor tells this to Scarlett Bordeaux. Finn Balor says to tell Karrion Kross, if he's ready, I'm ready. So we get a stare down between Scarlett Bordeaux and Finn Balor to close the first segment of NXT tonight. I really like the stare down between Scarlett Bordeaux and Finn Balor. I really like that in the opening segment tonight of NXT. That was a really that was a really that was a really great opening segment tonight between Finn Balor and Scarlett Bordeaux in their stare down between each other in the segment tonight on NXT to open the show. So Finn Balor is standing on the ramp. Finn Balor walks up the ramp. Finn Balor is standing on the ramp. Out comes a little smoke from out under the NXT sign. Out comes Scarlett Bordeaux. She walks out from behind the curtain, and Finn Balor gets face to face with Scarlett Bordeaux, and Finn Balor tells Scarlett Bordeaux, tell your boy if he's ready, I'm ready. So it looks like Finn Balor is going to be feuding with Karrion Kross. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a really, really damn good match with Karrion Kross and Finn Balor. I cannot wait to see that feud. I think that feud is going to be really, really awesome. And then we had a triple threat tag team match: the Grizzly Young Veterans versus Ever Rise versus Imperium. This was a decent, okay triple threat match tonight on NXT with Imperium and Ever Rise versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. This was an alright, two decent tag team match tonight on NXT, and a triple threat tag team match with the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Imperium versus Ever Rise. This was a decent triple threat tag team match. This triple threat tag team match was all over the place. It was really out of control. This match lost control in the first 30 seconds. This match was all over the place. I mean, these two tag teams were all over the place in this match. This match didn't have no rhythm to it. This match was just completely all over the place, with the Grizzly Young Veterans versus Imperium versus Everrise in a triple threat tag team match tonight on NXT. This match was just completely all over the place. This match had no continuity to it. Continuity to it. This match had no this match just complete broke down and complete. This match broke down into utter and complete chaos. And the Grizzly Young Veterans pick up the win over Everrise and Imperium in this triple threat tag team match tonight on NXT. Like I said, this triple threat tag team match was just all hell broke loose in this triple threat tag team match tonight, with the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Imperium versus Everrise in this triple threat tag team match tonight on Impact on NXT. So this was a pretty decent to okay triple threat tag team match tonight on NXT, and the Grizzled Young Veterans pick up the win over Imperium and Everrise tonight on NXT. And then we had Jake Atlas versus Isaiah Swerve Scott in a one-on-one men's match tonight on NXT tonight. This was a pretty decent to okay one-on-one men's match between Isaiah Swerve Scott and Jake Atlas. This was an alright men's match. I didn't really care for it all that much. It was an alright men's match tonight on NXT between Jake Atlas and Isaiah Swerve Scott. This match was alright. I just didn't really, I couldn't really get it. I just really couldn't get into it. I mean, this match really didn't do anything for me. It was just your basic one-on-one men's match tonight on NXT between Isaiah Swerve Scott and Jake Atlas. This match was decent. I didn't really care for it all that much. It was just your basic one-on-one men's match tonight on NXT. It was just decent for what it was. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't really nothing to write home about. And Jake Atlas picks up the win over Isaiah Swerve Scott tonight on NXT. And then we had the Garganos. They were out in the ring. I kind of lost interest in this after the Garganos hit the ring. I kind of lost interest in it. This segment with the Garganos went on way too long. It just way too long for me. It was boring for me. I mean, I love the Garganos. I'm a huge fan of Johnny. I'm a huge fan of Candice. But this segment with the Garganos tonight, it took way too long, and I completely zoned out of this segment with the Garganos tonight on NXT. And then Damian Priest comes out and he confronts Johnny Gargano. And then we have the return of Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross makes his NXT return and takes out Damian Priest tonight on NXT, while Damian Priest was confronting Johnny Gargano. Karrion Kross comes out and attacks Damian Priest. And tonight we got the return of Karrion Kross tonight on NXT. That was really cool. I'm glad to see Karrion Kross back. That was it was a good way to bring Karrion Kross back by having Karrion Kross attack Damian Priest when he was confronting the Gargano family. I really liked that, so that was really cool. I like how they did that to bring back Karrion Kross. The Karrion Kross attack on Damian Priest was well done. I like that as well. That was really cool as well. I like how the attack came off when Karrion Kross attacked Damian Priest when he was confronting Johnny Gargano tonight on NXT. That was really cool. I like that. So that was probably the second best thing tonight on NXT, was the return of Karrion Kross when he took out Damian Priest as he confronted Johnny Gargano tonight on NXT. The first best thing on NXT tonight was the stare down between Finn Balor and Scarlett Bordeaux. That was the first best thing tonight on NXT. And then we had Killian Dane versus Pete Dunne. I didn't really care about this match between Pete Dunne and Killian Dane. I just couldn't get into it. I didn't really get into it all that much. It was alright. I didn't really care for Killian Dane versus Pete Dunne tonight. I just couldn't get into it. I didn't really care about it all that much. I don't really care about Pete Dunne. I don't really care about Killian Dane all that much. Pete Dunne is a great athlete, but I zoned out during their match tonight on NXT between Killian Dane and Pete Dunne. I zoned out during their match. I really did. I completely and utterly zoned out. I just didn't really. I lost interest in it. This match didn't have no interest at all for me. This was just an alright men's match tonight on NXT between Killian Dane and Pete Dunne tonight on NXT. This match was alright. It was just there. It was just there. I didn't really have no interest in it. It was just there. It did what it needed to do, I guess. And Pete Dunne ended up hitting the bitter end on Killian Dane for the win. And then we had Tommaso Ciampa versus Cameron Grimes. I don't care about this either. I didn't really care about it. This match didn't really do anything for me. I didn't really care about Cameron Grimes and Tommaso Ciampa. Even though I'm a huge fan of Tommaso Ciampa, I'm a huge Ciampa fan. But his match with Cameron Grimes, I just couldn't care about. I just couldn't, man. I'm a huge fan of Tommaso Ciampa. I'm a huge fan of Tommaso Ciampa. I'm a huge Ciampa fan. But him and Cameron Grimes, it just bored me. It really did. I mean, this match between Tommaso Ciampa and Cameron Grimes was completely and utterly boring. It did nothing for me. I didn't care for it. It did nothing for me. Tommaso Ciampa ended up picking up the win over Cameron Grimes tonight on NXT in a completely boring match, which I didn't even care about. And then we had the main event, which was Raquel Gonzalez versus Amber Moon. This was a really weak main event tonight on NXT between Amber Moon and Raquel Gonzalez. This match I don't understand why they're feuding Raquel Gonzalez with Amber Moon. I don't get that feud. I don't get where that feud's going. I don't understand why they're feuding Amber Moon with Raquel Gonzalez on NXT. I really don't get that feud. I don't really understand it. So, this was the main event tonight on NXT was Raquel Gonzalez versus Amber Moon in a one-on-one women's match tonight. It was just a weak NXT main event tonight with Amber Moon and Raquel Gonzalez. This was a really, really weak main event. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I just don't understand what they're doing with Raquel Gonzalez and Amber Moon. Why is Amber Moon in the feud with Raquel Gonzalez when Raquel Gonzalez is feuding with Rhea Ripley? So it looks like Rhea Ripley came out after Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez beat Amber Moon tonight in the main event of NXT. Raquel Gonzalez beat Amber Moon. Amber Moon comes back and she takes a loss. I don't get it. I don't get what NXT is doing with Amber Moon. They have her lose. She lost at War Games and now she loses tonight to Raquel Gonzalez on NXT in the main event. It looks like they're pushing Raquel Gonzalez to feud with Rhea Ripley. It looks like that's going to be the feud going forward. It looks like Rhea Ripley is getting her send-off. It looks like this is going to be the send-off for Rhea Ripley. It looks like she's leaving NXT. It looks like Rhea Ripley is going to be feuding with Raquel Gonzalez. And I guess Raquel Gonzalez is going to win that feud, I guess. It's just a way to send off Rhea Ripley. So, it looks like Rhea Ripley is going to be feuding with Raquel Gonzalez. But yeah, Raquel Gonzalez beat Amber Moon in the main event tonight on NXT. After Raquel Gonzalez beat Amber Moon tonight in the main event of NXT, out come Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez have a stare down as NXT goes off the air. So again, that's what I say. It looks like Rhea Ripley is going into a feud with Raquel Gonzalez, because at the end of NXT tonight we had a stare down between Raquel Gonzalez and Rhea Ripley. So that was the third best thing tonight on NXT, was the end of the show with the stare down between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez. So that was the third best thing tonight on NXT. Overall, I'm going to give NXT a 3 out of 10 tonight. The best three things tonight was the stare down between Scarlett Bordeaux and Finn Balor. The second best thing was the return of Karrion Kross when he took out Damian Priest, when Damian Priest was confronting the Garganos. And the third best thing was the closing of NXT tonight, was the stare down between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez as NXT goes off the air. Those were the three best things tonight on NXT. If there are three things, I would suggest you guys go back and watch tonight on NXT. Go back and watch the stare down between Finn Balor and Scarlett Bordeaux to open the show. Go back and watch the return of Karrion Kross tonight. Karrion Kross's return was absolutely awesome. I love how the camera panned into Finn Balor standing on the stage, and the smoke coming up from underneath the stage as Finn Balor is standing on the stage, and out comes Scarlett Bordeaux, and Finn Balor and Scarlett Bordeaux get face to face, and Finn Balor tells Scarlett Bordeaux, "Tell your boy if he's ready, I'm ready." So it looks like there's going to be a feud with Karrion Kross and Finn Balor. And then go back and watch the Karrion Kross return tonight on NXT. I like how they panned into Karrion Kross coming out and attacking Damian Priest, as Damian Priest was confronting the Garganos tonight on NXT. And go back and watch the closing of NXT tonight with the stare down between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez. Those were the three best things tonight about NXT. So it looks like Finn Balor is going to be feuding with Karrion Kross. I can't wait to see that. I'm really pumped for that feud. I can't wait to see Finn Balor and Karrion Kross feud. That's going to be a really awesome feud to watch. And I like the Karrion Kross. I like the Karrion Kross return. That was really well done as well tonight on NXT. I like that Karrion Kross has returned to NXT. That was really awesome. It looks like Karrion Kross is going to be feuding with Damian Priest. So that's going to be another awesome feud to watch as well. So it looks like we're going to be getting Karrion Kross versus Damian Priest. And at the end of NXT tonight, with the stare down between Raquel Gonzalez and Rhea Ripley, it looks like Rhea Ripley is going to be feuding with Raquel Gonzalez. Those are the three big feuds right now on NXT. So I can't wait to see those. I can't wait to see those feuds. So overall, I'm gonna give NXT a 3 out of 10. And guys, if you guys like this NXT review, hit that thumbs up. It helps my YouTube channel in the YouTube algorithm. And guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and select that notification bell for all the notifications. And guys, thank you guys for watching this NXT review tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you guys tonight. So, there's three major feuds going on right now in NXT. Raquel Gonzalez versus Rhea Ripley. It looks like that is going to be a feud. It looks like Finn Balor is going to be feuding with... It looks like Finn Balor is going to be in a three-way feud with Damian Priest and Karrion Kross. So it looks like that's where that's going. Or it looks like Damian Priest is going to be feuding with Karrion Kross. I guess that's going to happen, I guess. So, or it may be a three-way feud between Finn Balor, Karrion Kross, and Damian Priest. That looks like that's where it might be headed with that feud. Looks like it might be a three-way feud with Finn Balor, Karrion Kross, and Damian Priest. So it looks like we might be getting that on NXT as well. And so, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this NXT review tonight. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys back. I'll see you guys on Friday for the SmackDown Live review right here back on the channel. And thank you guys for watching this NXT review tonight. So overall, I'm going to give NXT a 3 out of 10. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys back here on Friday for the SmackDown Live review. And until then, you guys have a blessed night. And I'll see you guys back here on Friday for the SmackDown review. Until then, you guys take care, man.